I play Jimmy Conception, and at the minute I'm working in bars and restaurants and do a bit of freelance acting, just local stuff. The last two shows that we have done, we've done the first one in the Lantern Theatre, which is a very nice personal theatre. We've done 2 performances in the one night, which brings its own challenges, because you obviously have to get over the hype from the first show and straight into the second show. And it was quite a good experience. It was very rushed. I joined 3 weeks before the performance was on, and I think that we delivered. I think that we did. We were all very worried about it at first before we went on, but we ended up, I think we done very well. The second show was in a much bigger space, the Capstone Theatre, which personally I prefer the Lantern, even though it is a smaller space. And we've done 3 shows over 3 nights. We got a good attendance to all 3 shows really. And it was a new cast again, different to the first one. There was more scenes added in. We were allowed more creative license with it, probably because we had more time to rehearse, because we only had 3 weeks the first time. And that show was good again. I think we stepped the game up, I really do. It was on a bigger stage, which brings its own challenges. And it was just, you know, it was fun. There was a lot of the same people, and the people that came in were people that we knew, so there wasn't really too much pressure in it either, and it was a laugh. This time round, obviously we're going to Edinburgh. We changed the play again. It's now shorter than it was in the Capstone. The cast has changed again. I think it's tighter, the performance. Hopefully it will be tighter. We're going to a smaller stage again, which obviously it's not the same cast as the Lantern, so it is different challenges once again. I have been lucky enough to be the same character all 3 times. This time, the character is slightly different. There's a different dynamic between the painters. There was 4 in the first few shows, now there's only 3. And my character is more clued in now, which has been fun to play. Because at first it was all just a laugh for me personally, because my character was just have a giggle type character. Whereas now it's a bit more serious. Not a lot, just a bit, so it is fun. With the 2 previous shows, as much as there was creative license during the rehearsals, and we were allowed to add as much as we could, particularly in the second performance. As I said, there wasn't so much with the first performance, that was pretty much scripted. This time round, it is a lot more, we've been able to devise things on our own, and I think on the night of the performance, anything could happen this time round. We have been given that creative license to just go with it, and even though the play is based in either 89 or 90, I'm not too sure, we've brought relevant topics to now in, which is quite fun. First time round, like I say, it was just to have fun, and he was a bit of a jack the lad, bit of a gambler, and sort of didn't really give too many cares about the world. This time round, he's slightly more serious. His head is more screwed on. He's still a gambler. He's still the jack the lad out of the 3 that are there. And I think he brings a nice dynamic to the performance between the 3 lads. I think they're all very different characters, whereas in the first couple of performances he maybe wasn't. I think he possibly could have been interchanged with a couple of the characters. So yeah, I think it's definitely been more of a challenge now. It's been more of a expression of someone else, whereas first time round it was quite an expression of self. It can be seen at Edinburgh Fringe, 13th of August to the 20th of August. It can also be seen Friday the 29th of July at the Pilgrim, Father entrance on the door. Obviously the Pilgrim isn't a massive space, but hopefully we've got people sitting on the floor and like on the bums and that, just at the front of the stage. Cram as many as we can in, hopefully, because it is a fun play, and that's the thing. Like it's about the go for. So a couple of times people do think it's serious because it's about three painters getting held hostage. But as much as that it is a comedy, it's these laughs in every scene. These serious bits as well, because obviously you've got to do that, and that is for the actors, I believe the serious bits are the fun parts, because they're the parts where you can actually get your teeth into. Whereas obviously the audience will enjoy the comedy part, and I think they will enjoy the comedy parts to this. I'm very, very confident in what we're doing at the moment.